I ain't been on here for a little while. I ain't made a video for a little while, but being in a wheelchair, I get asked a lot of questions, a lot of dumb questions, but also get asked a lot of reasonable questions. And one of the biggest, if I'm out and about on my bike, or subject comes up, people's always wondering, how do I even, ride a bike? How do I shift gears? How do I get my chair on and off? But anyway, I figured hop on here, kind of show you how I do that, show you how I get my chair on and off, and little modifications I've done. First off, as far as shifting gears, I've got a electronic shifter. It hooks to my battery. It's got this little cylinder. It moves the shifter. Somebody can still ride it normal. If you want to, but it's a Pingletech. I think that's how you pronounce it. They make them for bikes, four wheelers, dirt bikes, whatever. I'll put a link or something down there, or just look up Pingletech. But they make them specifically for different models. I think they even make a universal one. Second up, I've got these little. I don't exactly know what they are, but I think they're for snowboards or something. But anyway, they're just little feet things. They've got these straps, kind of holds my feet in, keeps my legs from flopping around, getting burned and such. But anyway, I've just got those, just drilled a hole straight through my foot plate, bolted it down, keeps my legs from, flying around and such. But anyway, from here, I'll kind of show you how I get on and off, how I get my chair on and off, this and that. So here we go. But anyway, when I got this little pad, it's just like a little foam bathroom pad or something. I throw it over my fender, keep it from getting scratched up. I learned that pretty quick. I put a few scratches on it at first, and then I was like, I need something there so I don't scratch it. But anyways, so I throw that over my fender. I got this little pad, throw on the back of this rack, and from here, just kind of throw my legs up one at a time. Throw that over here. Then I'm up here, throw this leg back over, and just kind of rest my feet on this passenger footrest. Comes in handy. From here, just kind of flip my chair over. This is about the easiest way I found to do it. Just kind of leave it all together. And I just flip it over and grab it here and just kind of throw it up here. And that's where that pad comes in handy. Keeps me from scratching my fender and stuff. I just kind of throw it over. From here, I unlock my brakes and set it down in there, lock my brakes again. And I've got this little one-hand clamp. I just kind of put it here for the time being to hold it until I can grab my bungee cords. But for me, I found, a couple bungee cords work pretty good for strapping it down. Holds it good. It don't go anywhere, ride everywhere. But anyway, I'll kind of just hook it to my axle there and flip it around. I ain't going to do all that because I ain't taking off nowhere. But anyway, like I said, you'll figure out the best way to strap your chair on there, whatever kind of setup you have. From here, get my chair off, just do everything in reverse. Unlock my brakes, roll it up, lock the brakes again, get myself situated, then you just kind of flip it over from here and just ease her down. There you go. Simple as that. But and I know everybody's different in a wheelchair. levels of injury. For me, I'm like waist down, somewhere T11, T12. You know, I still have all my core muscles, all my abdominal muscles, so you know I can still throw stuff around pretty good. You know, as far as for somebody else, you know, with a higher up injury, you know, there's ways you can do it. Just kind of got to get in there and figure out what works best for you, you know. But like I said, I mean, considering I'm pretty lucky, you know, like I said, I've still got all my core muscles, all that stuff. But anyway, and if you're in a wheelchair and you want to do something, you know, whether it be riding a bike or doing something else, you know, just because you're in a wheelchair, don't let that stop you. You know, I do, you know, pretty well whatever I want to. I may have to do it a little different, figure out what works best for me, but, you know, there's generally ways to do stuff. You know, there may be a few extra steps. You know, it's definitely going to be a little harder, but, you know, kind of the way I figure, you know, if it's something that makes you happy and you get a little bit of enjoyment out of it, it is, you know, well worth it, you know, time and time over. But, you know, just like me, sometimes I don't even know why I have a bike. I don't ride it near as much as I should, or, you know, but anyway, I do know when I do ride it, you know, it's really enjoyable. You know, when I get out, I've been out just a handful of times this year. Most time it just sits under the roof and gathers dust, and you know I'll take it to town, wash it off, and then bring it back home. And then by the time I get on it again, I've got to go wash it again. But anyway, I'm just kind of rambling on here. But anyway, like I said, you know, if there's something you want to do, something you want to try, you know, just because you're in a wheelchair or you know whatever you got going on, you know, I say do it. Uh, you know, like I said, if you get some enjoyment out of it, I feel it's well worth it. But anyway, there's kind of how I ride a bike from a wheelchair, you know. And anyway, I'll try to get back on here, you know, make a few more videos, drum videos, woodworking, what have you. But anyway, hope this may reach somebody, help somebody, and we'll see y'all next time, maybe.